This year marks the 35th anniversary of when I started my career in financial services. It came as quite a surprise to me. Over the years, I've met a lot of very interesting people and been lucky enough to share in their lives. Like most people, I learnt nothing about financial services at school, so it was not until I was working on an investment desk at a local bank that I realised how important it is to understand personal finance. There, I met Eva. Eva was in her 80s and had recently been widowed. Back then, share certificates were still issued, and she came to the bank with a big box full of them. She was in a terrible state. Still stricken by grief, she had no clue what the documents were. All she knew was her husband had told her they were important. Some of the certificates were ancient and from companies who had been bought, and others who had gone out of business. This was pre-internet, so no Google search to rely on. Over a period of days, we managed to put things together for Eva. Whilst her husband had followed the markets for decades, she had no interest in them and no inclination to start learning at that stage in her life. Talking about money is one of the few social taboos remaining. At the time of the Great Depression, Eva was a young woman. Whilst not understanding the forces behind the economics, she could clearly remember the social devastation. Undoubtedly, this left a lifelong scar on her memory and convinced her to leave investing well alone. Eva was one of the reasons I changed my role from the investment desk to a financial planner. By helping people plan their finances, I limit the chances of my clients becoming like Eva. Some of the most important work I do is helping people increase their financial knowledge. I tend to find clients ask for my help in a variety of situations. There are those like Eva who have no knowledge and don't want to know, they just want their money to grow. Others have some knowledge, but the amount that they are investing, if it went wrong, would have serious consequences for them. And the final group are those who are reasonably confident in their investment abilities, but like to have me as a sounding board. Each finds value in the service that I provide. Unfortunately, more than 30 years later, whilst much has changed, Eva's story is still quite common. Often there is one spouse who is the finance person and the other one trusts them to do what's right. Statistically, the finance person is usually the husband. On average, men live shorter lives than women, so encouraging women to develop a basic level of financial literacy is important. There are many good books on personal finance written by and marketed to women. In addition to this, where I'm working on behalf of a couple, I recommend both parties attend meetings and read my reports. By being involved in meetings and hearing explanations, clients are able to build their knowledge and ask questions. This builds confidence so that should they find themselves in the same place as Eva, they will be able to manage better. If you have any questions, please let me know, and thank you for watching.